Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a great cold porcelain clay that does not crack or anything like that, and you can definitely make so many creations out of it. Here I have a gudetama, a waffle, and a croissant in the background. So yeah, they're really durable. They do not break or crack easily, and as you can see, they're really hard. So even that little like white cream on the waffle is made out of cold porcelain. But anyway, let's get on to the video. Okay, so you're actually going to be using very few ingredients. I got this lotion at the dollar store for $1, obviously. You're going to need some body lotion. I also got my Petroleum Jelly at the dollar store, which, you know, brand doesn't matter in this case. And some cornstarch, which you could get less than $1, but I got mine for like $1.79. And the most expensive product in this tutorial, which is the Elmer's wood glue. You have to make sure it's Elmer's wood glue, because if you use any other type of Elmer's glue, it won't be as strong and it'll probably crack your clay once it's dry. So anyway, you're also going to need some plastic wrap to protect your surface, especially if this is your first time doing porcelain clay, because it could get really messy with the cornstarch. Okay, so first take your Elmer's wood glue and put as much as you want. Remember, the more glue you add, the more clay you're going to get out of it. Okay, now take your lotion, and I actually put about 3 squirts in mine, and I'm adding some petroleum jelly. This is to soften your clay up. Okay, so I forgot to mention this, but you're also going to need some oil. Really, any oil works. You could use baby oil or any type of oil that you use to cook with. I actually used grapeseed oil for my clay, but this is optional, okay? You don't have to add oil as long as you have your petroleum jelly and your lotion. Or this could also be used as a substitute for either petroleum jelly or lotion. Okay, so now I'm going to add the cornstarch, and don't put too much, because if you do, it's going to activate the clay already. It's going to form the clay, and it's going to be too soft and melt whenever you try and make your creations. So I know many people won't want to microwave it or cook it, but it is, for me, I always try to do it without cooking it, and it never turned out good. So if you want best results, I highly suggest either cooking it or microwaving it. But in this case, I'm going to microwave it instead. So now just stir it up. Make sure you don't have any chunks in your clay. And it's okay if some chunks are left still, that's totally fine. But here's how mine turned out. I feel like it's a little too runny and it needs to be thicker, so I'm going to add some more cornstarch to it. If yours is a little too thick, add more glue to it. Okay, so now that it's nice and thick, I like the consistency of it, and it's kind of like frosting, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the microwave. Okay, so this is a part where you need to be careful. You don't want to overheat your clay, because if you do, it's going to be too hard to even work with. So I know how much I need to put because it's my microwave, and so I'm putting 20 seconds, but if you're new to this, I will recommend putting about 10 seconds to your clay and working from there. Okay, so now it's done. I'm going to take it out of the microwave and inspect it to see. Usually I put it into the microwave about 2 or 3 times, maximum 3 times. And here it is. It's definitely not done yet. It looks kind of like a pancake, and I'm just going to poke it and let it cool off for some time, and then I'll put it right back into the microwave. And as you can see, some of it already turned to clay, but it still needs a little more time because there's still some glue that hasn't. Okay, so now I'm going to put 10 extra seconds to it, and let's see how it will turn out with that. Okay, there it is. It looks pretty good. So I'm going to take it out and let it cool for some time. Okay, so here's a close-up of it. It doesn't look so great, but anyway, it's pretty good because when I touch it with my finger, I can tell that it's ready, and I don't want to overcook it. So here it is. Now just knead it. You want to be careful because it might be a little hot, and I'm just cleaning my spoon with it, and it's pretty easy to clean up your things that you used. And I'm using my clay to clean up my little container, and if it's such a big mess in your container, I would recommend letting it dry and then peeling it off. Since it is glue, it will dry, and it'll be a lot easier to let it cool off and peel it off once it's dry. Okay, so now you can add some lotion or petroleum jelly onto your plastic wrap to prevent the clay from drying. Okay, so as you can see, the clay is pretty squishy, it's stretchy, and really nice and moldable. So if you do this and you make a creation, I recommend gluing your pieces together with some glue to make sure that it's really nice and bonded. And yeah, I really like this clay. Okay everyone, that's a wrap. So make sure to wrap up your clay with some plastic wrap, and before we go, I want to give a shout out to OG Ben. If you want a shout out, just comment down below, and in my next video I will give you a shout out. So I have been running low on ideas of what to do for my next videos. If you guys have any ideas that I should do for a video, please comment them down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye guys. Oh, and I almost forgot. Don't forget to store your clay into an airtight container or a Ziploc bag. I actually lost the lid of my container, so I'm just putting some more plastic wrap to make sure my clay doesn't dry out.